Right, this is just a quick video about a missing document. You're going to hear a story about how me and Yoshie went to a library to look up the Fukushima Ryu. Now these are connected heavily to the Nojiri family, and we'll tell you more about that in a minute. Now, Stephen Nojiri, a friend of mine, wanted it to be shot in a nice location. So Stephen, is this location good enough? Also, they were doing building work at the time, so there's lots of banging in the background. So, in short, basically, there's a document called the Fukushima Ryu document, and this document is meant to be in one of the National Archive libraries in Japan. However, it's missing. So here's the story. Myself and Yoshie went to one of the national libraries in Japan because we found a document that was claimed to be the Fukushima Ryu document, a transcription. So we hurriedly rush down to see if it's there. And when we get there, they search the archive and it says, oh, it's missing. So we're like, what do you mean missing? And they said, well, it's been missing for over 60 years, since the 1950s. We've just not archived it as missing on the internet. So we do or should have a Fukushima Ryu document, but it's gone. Nobody knows where. Who was dealing in the 1950s with ninjutsu documents? Fujita Seiko. Where do we find a transcription of this document, the Fukushima Ryu document? We find it in the Iga Ueno Ninja Museum. Who donated all this stuff to the Iga Ueno Ninja Museum? Seiko, so Fujita Seiko. So while we're not saying this is true, we're saying it's very, very coincidental that Fujita Seiko donated a transcription of the Fukushima manual in the 1950s roundabout, or when he died, and then around the same time, within the same decade, a Fukushima Ryu transcription goes missing from the National Archive or the National Libraries in Japan. Bit too much of a coincidence, don't you think? What do you think? Did Fukushima Ryu document, did the transcription get stolen? Does the Iga Ueno Ninja Museum have stolen property within it? And should they return it, to be honest? For those who don't know what Fukushima Ryu is, Fukushima Ryu was started by the Nojiri family. Now I'm not going to go into length of discussion here. If you want to know more about Nojiri family arts or the Fukushima Ryu school, ask Stephen Nojiri, my partner at the Historical Ninjutsu Research Team. He will tell you in minute detail for hours and hours about the Fukushima Ryu and the Nojiri family, and then he will tell you all about spying in the Edo Jidai, because that's when they did it, the girls. Now we're not accusing anybody of anything here, what we're saying is very curious, and what we'd like to say is that can anyone shed any more light on this? Do we know anything else about Fukushima Ryu, the document being with the Seiko family?